When you get invited on a date, is there some sort of line between enjoying yourself and then taking advantage of your date's generosity? So, like, you get asked out, hey, let's go out for drinks. And then, you
end up having a steak dinner with all the fixins.
Right. Or you buy drinks on your date's tab for, a bunch of your friends who happen to be at the same club,
Oh, yeah.
Right. So
Look at how generous he is.
Right, exactly. So this is kind of a setting the bar story. So if you can manage to make it through the day without eating 48 oysters on a date, and then having to get stuck with the bill because your date bailed, you're doing okay.
Oh, dang. I've never had oysters, but that still sounds like a lot.
You haven't?
No, I really never have had oysters.
Well,
No.
this is Equana kind of describing the entire date from her perspective.
Today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta.
Okay, so automatically he's like, hey, can we go for drinks? She's like, yeah, sure, let's go here. And she suggests the place she knows has great oysters.
Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm going to eat.
You invited
me out. I'm going to eat.
That's right.
These potatoes and the crab cakes. Why say he going to the bathroom and never come back? It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes. He ended up grabbing a tab. That was crazy to me.
Yeah, so she says...
He ditched her after, having a feast?
So she invites him, or he invites her to go get some drinks, so she takes him to an oyster place and orders a bunch of oysters, or orders a bunch of food and some drinks.
He's like, the menu looks pretty good. Let's get some snacks.
And so then he is kind of lifting up one eyebrow as... all this food is coming their way, and so then he
goes to the bathroom for a
her.
real long time?
Yeah, So now, whose fault is this? Is this his? I almost...
Oh, 1,000% it's his, right?
I think so, too. I think that, you know what? He invited her, and if he didn't, he should have made it clear, whoa. Hey, let's... if we're going to order a bunch of food, maybe we do this or we do this, not just get up and ditch her.
Wait a second. But he said, let's meet for drinks. She picked the place that has drinks. He changed he flipped the script when he was like, oh, they got oysters and it looks like they got some good food. I'm going to eat now. And so he's the one that kind of changed the plan. Doesn't matter where they went. Their plan was drinks. He's the one that decided to take advantage of the location she suggested and then took her to the cleaners. The fact that he ditched her is that's awful. All of this is his fault.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
She was an absolute victim.
She is and you know what? Those oysters, Kelly, I can't believe you haven't ever had an oyster.
Yeah, no, they look slimy.
Well, they are.
Yeah,
They're oysters.
I don't think,
But they're also...
they don't look like they're going to taste delicious. You know what I'm saying? I also don't like raw tuna or raw fish or anything like that. I need it to be, battered and slathered and all the stuff if I'm going to eat it.
I mean, the oysters really, they only are in your mouth for a short amount of time. Because
it looks like a tongue.
Because that's what you do.
I can't eat it.
You suck them down.
I don't want to suck it down.
That's the whole thing. You just suck it down with a little bit of soy sauce or a little bit of Tabasco sauce. Or
that must mean that it tastes bad if you have to shoot it down quick. You try to get it past your tongue so you don't taste it.
You're not eating it with a fork and knife. It comes in its shell.
I cannot. I know. And again, it looks like a tongue. I can't eat it. It's the consistency. It's the way it looks. It doesn't smell good. And the fact that you got to get it down quick. I don't want to sign up for any of that. That doesn't sound appealing to me.
So if you've never listened to this show before in your life, know this about Kelly and myself. Of the both of us, I am the way more food adventurer than Kelly is.
Yeah, no, it took me until I was 40 to try guacamole. And now I love it. But that's not the same.
You wouldn't have
It's not
guacamole.
the same arena. I know, but it's not the same arena. See, everybody is rolling in saying, listen, Lindsay, I've never had an oyster either. Same sentiment. Okay, thank you. Jacqueline, I'm Team Kelly. No oysters, no clams. Thank you.
Y'all need to enjoy some oysters because not only are they delicious, but
well, they sound pricey.
They're an aphrodisiac as well.
Okay, well, I can get that groove on with like chocolate and my Arbor Mist. I don't.
Oh my gosh! I'm just saying, some delicious oysters. There are plenty of great places here in town where you can get some delicious oysters. So the next time you go to like a steak place, because a lot of times steak places will also have some good oysters.
Well, I'm getting steak.
I
like meat.
Come on now.
I like meat. I'm a meat girl. Keep that one.
I'm a meat girl. Wait, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Kelly from Crescent Hill is saying, what am I listening to? See, Katie says it's like eating a giant booger. I don't want any part of that in my mouth.
Okay. Okay.
Who wants to go eat boogers in a shell? I don't want it. I don't want any part of it. It's not going to be me. I'm not doing it.
Hang on. What did I get here?
Stop. Want any part of that in my mouth?
That's good. That's a good one.
It's a true statement, though. It's a true statement. Oh, Emily said, Kelly, I had oysters for the first time. Got sick later, so that was my last time. See? I don't want to run the risk of that.
Yeah, heaven forbid you try something new, Kelly.
No, not that one. Booger, I don't want any part of that in my mouth.
Oh, that's a great quote.
I don't need it. Thank you so much to this conversation for contributing yet more embarrassing buttons in my library of awkward things I've said on the show.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, hey, there you go. We'll tweet the story out so you can see it as well.
Bless her heart. Do we start a GoFundMe to try to recover the bill?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, we'll tweet it out. You can see it, all that, at Ben and Kelly Show.